Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is TWG7 and I am here today to share with you something that happened to me. I am a little bit in shock about it, honestly, because I have entered loads of contests through the years and I have only won one other one. And that was in 1997 and it didn't go so well. Not because the prize was bad, but because the company was bad. So we have moved forward in time to today, and I actually won a prize pack from Simply Beauty. It is, I believe it was a swag bag from their conference that they, it is huge. This is the bag. It's empty right now because I'm going to share everything with you. I did go through it because honestly, this is now the fourth attempt I am making at doing this video, this unboxing. My first one was pretty awesome in that I had so many bloopers that I would have had an amazing blooper reel. I had knocked over my flowers. I knocked over the camera because I had tried to use my phone versus using my laptop. The Chinese delivery guy showed up at the door. We lost power for 3 hours. One of the products had spilled all over a bunch of the items in there, so I had to clean all that up before I could continue. And then after all of that, I accidentally deleted it because I thought I had it in my Dropbox and I did not. So then I did it again, and unfortunately, I had sound issues in that it was really low and you couldn't hear me at all. And then I did it again actually a few minutes ago and there was no sound at all. So here we are, the sound is fixed, everything is in place. I know all about the products for the most part except for one. So at least I can educate you on what I got. But why am I doing this video? Why am I sharing what I got? Because the truth of the matter is I have entered so many contests, and yes, they say people win, you see some names, but you never really see the person, the human being that's behind them, the real person. I am a real person. I'm disabled. I have severe fibromyalgia, and the only place I really go is to the doctor's office. So I wanted to share it with you so that you would see that real people do win these things. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the app itself that I got the contest from and how I won, just because I think it's only fair. Plus, I really like the app. It's called YouCam, and it's Y-O-U-C-A-M. Oh, did I do that backwards? Oops. There. I think it's fixed now. So in this app, I'm going to try to put a little video here that I did over here or over here. I actually had no sound on it, but that's okay because I think I know the order I did it in. There are more, but I only have 3. I have the YouCam Makeup, the YouCam Fun, and the YouCam Perfect. First, I open the YouCam Makeup. There it is. Okay. Now, the thing with this app is it is a combination of, it's all beauty centered, all makeup and hairstyles and clothing, fashion, that sort of things. So what it is a combination of things like Facebook, because you can socialize with other people, Pinterest, because they have the beauty circles that you can actually add people into that you like. You can follow people, and then you can add things that you like. So if you see a eyeshadow, the way somebody did their eyeshadow, and you like the way they did it, you can put it in there in your circle for eyeshadow. Same thing with lips and, anything you want that they're doing. Plus there are live shows that there are people that actually do live shows on and show you literally how to apply the makeup that they're applying, which is pretty cool, right? On top of it, you have something that's similar to Snapchat where you can add filters and fun stuff like that. So let's get into it. You hit the makeup cam. Now, so what I did was that particular day, I put no lipstick on. That way you could see how it is that when you're using the live portion of it, you can actually add lipstick or any other type of makeup to your live feed there. I chose a lipstick that was there and I put it on and I showed it to you, and I didn't take very long doing that. So at that point, I also had a picture that I had saved that I had no lipstick on. So I scrolled through and I found the picture, and then I clicked on makeup, and from there it pulled up the picture, and I removed whatever makeup it had initially added, and I went to the mouth section where I chose my favorite lipstick, that it really is my favorite lipstick in real life too. And it's also on here. So one of the nice things too is that sometimes you get a discount on items that you can purchase through the site that you're trying on. You're trying on makeup that you've never had before you buy it. So you don't have to go to the store to try it on. You try it on this way, and then you can go out and buy the makeup that you like without having to worry that, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. You know you're gonna love it. So the lipstick I chose was the Too Faced Wham, the La Creme Lip Cream. I love the color. It's amazing. And then from there, I went over to the eyeshadows because I love playing with lipsticks and eyeshadows. I removed the eyeliner that I had put on because I didn't want the eyeliner on. And I chose the Pixie Beauty eye palette. And I love that eye palette. It really is very pretty. A lot of the colors are very complementary. And I love the plum. So I put the plum on, and then I chose a pattern that worked with what I was wearing that day and how I wanted it to look. From that point, you can save it. And once you save it, from there is when you can send it out and share it with the beauty community, including putting it into a circle of your own. You have to label it though. And so you label it whatever you want to label it, and you put it in a section. That section I put in daily, and then you add some tags to it. And as you can see in this section, it also shows all of the makeup that you put on, and so that other people can see what's actually on your face at that point. And then, so you share it from there, and you can put it in a circle. And then I showed where my circles were, which is pretty cool. There's a bunch of them. There's a whole bunch, and I have a whole lot of circles, all eyes and hair and all over makeup, and from that point, I showed you where I got the contest from, because when you go into the little messaging area, Beauty Circle will send you these little messages, and this particular one said, calling all beauty lovers. This is major. We're spoiling you with a Simply VIP bag worth over $500, and you entered there. And it was very simple to enter. All I had to do was snap a YouCam selfie, share in a beauty circle or on Facebook using the hashtag #SimplyYouCam, and then tag my bestie to spread the love. And that was it. And they had one winner out of all of the people that entered, and it was a random choice thing, and I won. So at this point now, I am going to start showing you what I won, because it was super cool and I really appreciate it. And truth of the matter is, like I said, I came on during a time too. I was having a really tough time. Wasn't feeling well. My doctors are telling me that they think I have vertigo on top of everything else. And I had just gotten over this horrific upper respiratory infection that lasted like 2 months long. I mean, it was bad. And my fiber was kicking in. I really just didn't feel well. So at this point, I was a little depressed, to be honest with you. And then I won, and my depression just went out the window, thank God. Then the weather changed, it got a little warmer, and I'm feeling a little better. So I'm here today to share everything with you. Now the bag is this bag, which is huge. You don't realize how big it is by looking at that picture, do you? I didn't either. And on the back of it, it says, do what you love. And I have to say, if there's any bag, any little saying, that is definitely one of the mottos that I do live by. You learn, especially when you have a chronic illness, that there are some things that you can't do, whether you love them or not. And then there are some things that you can find a way to do. So I want to invite you at this moment to look around my channel when you're done watching this video and see what I have, because I have a variety of things. I have some Snapchat silliness, because the truth of the matter is, no matter what your life is like, if you don't know how to laugh at yourself and be silly sometimes, it's going to be a lot harder. And then I have some unboxings such as this one. I am attempting this weekend to do this one, which is the prize pack, so it's unique. It's not really an unboxing, I guess. But also I have an Ipsy bag that I'm dying to see what's in, and a Pinch Me box that I'd like to see what's in for sure, and a FabFitFun box that I'm really dying to get into. I want to see all these things, and I'm going to share them all with you, but I'm not going to do it till I record it. So I'm going to try and get that all done this weekend, and hopefully all edited and posted by tomorrow evening, which is today's Saturday. So hopefully you will let me know if I got it done on time. Maybe I won't have to repeat doing it, and then we'll be all great, right? Okay, so take a look around. I have that. I have the unboxings. I have a little bit of educational things that other people have made, other YouTubers have made. I do share some stuff from that people that I see around. Some spoonies, and if you don't know what a spoonie is, check it out. It's basically someone who has a chronic illness. They've shared some information out there, and I thought it was important to pass on. Plus, I have my Project 365, which is my pride and joy and baby that I love to share, and I would love to share it with you. What is Project 365? Well, I have committed to post at least 365 songs sung by me on my page by September 1st, 2018, and I am well on my way to getting there. You know, I don't say it's every day because of my illness, and I have to take breaks, and I never know when I'm going to be feeling well enough to do it and when I'm not. So rather than making a commitment that I can't keep to, I've made the commitment this way, and I hope you enjoy it. If you're enjoying it, please, I invite you to subscribe. That way you don't miss any videos, whether I've taken no break and it's every day, or I've taken a week-long break and I'm back again. I will always come back, I promise. And when the year is up, I'm still going to post music because I love music so much. So check it out. If you're enjoying it all, please subscribe. If you're enjoying this video, be sure to like it and share it. And leave me a comment below. Say hi, because I would love to interact with you guys. One of the nice things about the fact that I have done this 3 other times is that not only do I know what was inside the bag, but I have learned about the products, because the truth of the matter is I am not very knowledgeable about makeup. I only started using makeup when I started doing my Project 365, and I felt like I'm putting myself out there. I want to oomph myself up a little bit. So, you know, that's when I started doing makeup. So I'm still learning. I also have my go-to. I go to my nieces and my daughter for when I have questions about what things are. So now I can share with you what some of these things are if you don't know, because I've had to learn. The first item, and I do use them because, like I said, I've had to do this a couple times, is the Essence Moonlighter Cushion Calming Moisture Technology from, and I don't know how to say this. If you do, let me know below. Celie, C-L-E, I don't know. You get the idea though, right? It's a little compact, right? A little powder puff, which I do use, a little sponge. And inside, if you've never seen a moonlighter versus a highlighter, because initially I thought that this was foundation. See the pad? It is literally like a little cushion inside. That's why they call it a cushion. And it's got liquid in it. And you just gently dab it, and you put it on like a highlighter, right along the same spots you would put your highlighter. Oops, not that way. Okay, close it up. Now, the next item that I received, I actually use with this, and I found that it works really, really well. It is a Moda makeup brush, which is amazing. Watch this. Okay, let's get the hair out of the way and the glasses out of the way. Here we go. Lean on in, just a little brush, and it helps to blend it so nicely, doesn't it? There we go, done. After that, I usually I put on my an It veil that I have, and it's really nice. I love the It products also. By the way, I am not sponsored by anybody at all. I just wanted to share, and anything that I say that I like because I like it, not because somebody's telling me to like it. So the next items that I received, I actually used together because it's something that I like to do quite often. It's a little trick that I learned, and I thought it was really cool. And it's funny because I started doing it, and then I saw it being done on the website, on the app and on YouTube. And I was like, oh, look, I'm doing something that people really do. This brand is called Real Her, And I will tell you, I like this brand very much because it donates 20% to causes that help young girls have more opportunities, which is pretty good. If you're going to buy a product, especially a quality product, which Real Her definitely is a quality product. I love their stuff. I have eyeshadow palettes of theirs, and now I have lipstick of theirs, and everything that I have tried so far of theirs has been amazing. This one is called I've Got This, and I'm telling you, this time I've got this video. So this is the color. Isn't that pretty? And this is how it looks on. Nice, right? I love it. It makes me very happy. Lipsticks and eyeshadows, they make me happy. Those are my like go-to make me happy things when it comes to makeup, especially lipstick. I'm crazy for lipstick. Now this is called Be a Bombshell, is the brand, and the name of it is Trophy Wife. And it goes, for me, I put it right in the middle here, for just a little extra oomph. And it sort of gives you that pucker look, especially when you're singing, which is what I do. So I have used this alone, and it really is very unique. It has sort of an iridescent look to it. The pinks sort of change. There's several pinks in here. It's so cool. So those are the lip products that I received. Now, I received this item also, and I didn't know what it was, and I haven't looked it up online. So I'm going by what my niece told me, but I do believe her because she's been right every time so far. It is called, the company is Glow, G-L-O, Skin Beauty, and it's called a Creme Glace Crayon in the color of chiffon. Now, for me, I initially thought that it might be like concealer, and she told me it could be used as some concealer, but it also could be used as a highlighter, or it could be used to do exactly what I did here. So I just added a little extra pop in the middle sometimes when I feel like having a little extra pop. And it works. Especially if I don't use the Trophy Wife, I swap it out. It looks really nice. So those are the lip products. I want to tell you a little story that is related to this next item that I received. There's a website called Book Crossing, at least there used to be. I hope it's still there. And what it is, you know, if you're an avid reader, you read a lot of books, especially if you like the physical book in your hands. But you don't really read them more than once or twice unless they're your favorite. At least I didn't. But I had a whole collection of books, and I love having a library of books. At the same time, these great books are sitting on a shelf just collecting dust. Well, set them free. All you do is you go on the website and you register the book, what the book is, when it was copyrighted, all that fun stuff. And they will give you a number. You take a label that you place inside the book and you put the ID number in there. Now, you drop this book in a public location. That's the whole idea behind this one. And whoever picks it up will see the label. They'll see that what they're supposed to do is go on the website, indicate that they have the book. When they're done reading it, they leave it in a public location. And you go on the website and you put where you leave it, because there are people out there looking for specific books, and they will go to that location and pick it up. Now, I had this done. I did this, and I worked as a dental office manager, and I left it in my dental office. And I had a patient that picked it up, read the book on a flight to Japan, and he read very quickly. And when he was done, and he was in Japan on a business trip, he left the book somewhere. You know, that book went around the world. It was the coolest thing to see. This one is called the Little Words Project. What you do is you go on the website and you select a little word that inspires you. And then you register your little word on their site or on their mobile app. Now, the words they vary, and they go on a bracelet. This is exactly what it looks like. I got the words wild and free. Now, you wear this for as long as you need that inspiration. And once you feel like you're wild and free enough, I got plenty of wild and freedom in my past. I don't need any more. You take it and you pass it along. along with this little card. But you can track it and you can see where it ends up, just like the book crossing thing. See, that's how the links together. And it says to repeat often. Now, I did go on the website because I was wondering, okay, well, how much is the bracelet? Is it like, how expensive is it that you're going to repeat often? $22. Not bad. You know, especially if it's something that really does inspire you and that you wear for a while first before passing along. That's not bad at all. So that is one of the items that I got. I can't put anything back over there anymore because my cat's sleeping on my chair. I got a loofah mitt, which, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, if you use a loofah mitt, you know that eventually they get old and tired and you need to replace them. So it's a great item. Then I got this really cool set. Now, this thing is by Bella Spirit by Chaz Dean. And one is a lemon and rice exfoliating lip scrub. And one is a restorative lip treatment that is translucent. Now, that means it's clear. If you don't know, you know what it means. Now, this, I've never used an exfoliating lip scrub before. I've never used a lip scrub before. So I thought this was really neat. It comes with a little scooper. And you scoop out the amount that you need. Put it on your lips. Rub it all over, rub it all over, rub it all over. Especially if your lips are chapped. It helps to keep them smooth and supple. And then you wash it off. And after you've washed it off, you use the restorative lip treatment, which, by the way, this thing, it's huge. Like, all I have to do is go like this, and I'll get my whole lips with one or two swipes. So it'll last me like forever, I think. I have tried it. It does work wonderfully, and it is a really nice product and keeps your lips supple and smooth. And who does not like supple and smooth lips? Everybody I know does. All right, so then the next thing I have may lead into another video at some point, because I promise you, if this is what I think this is, I am going to do this on camera. So it's either going to be absolutely hysterical or it is going to be absolutely horrific. And I say that only because I have in the past at times, not all the time, but it's really weird because you never know when it's going to happen. I've reacted to serums, and this does have a couple serums involved. And those reactions are literally like blisters. So it really could be horrific, or it could be really funny because it's an instant lift that says with sorghum extract. And what it does is you put it on and it creates a film that instantly lifts your face up. Now, if this is one of those things that we've seen on the internet that makes you go, I have to record that, just because that's going to be hysterical. Hopefully, I won't react to anything. And then there's number 3 in the set is Youthful Intense Collagen Boosting Serum. And then there is a Defy Age Skin Detox, minimizes pores pro collagen. So that's that set. Then I got this thing that I never heard of, ever in my life. It is a Caviar CC cream with extra hold for thick hair, which my hair is thick. 10-in-1 complete corrector, leave-in hair perfector. Now, it sounds like it has some hold, so it's like a styling product. Honestly, I'm not going to do anything with it right now. I'm going to save it because I am in the midst of doing some hair color changes. And as you can see by the picture that I've added here or here, the progression from my black hair to where I am today. So once I am done with all that, because I'm really trying very hard to make sure that my hair is not damaged in this process. Once I'm done with all that, then I will try this. All right. Then we have the NYX Intense Butter Gloss, which is lip gloss. And I do have a photo of the swatches, which I'm going to put here or here. I'm not sure where. There we go. There are 3 colors here. And as you can see by the swatch, what they look like with my skin tone. They're really pretty. Okay. Now, the next item I actually got 2 of. And I shared one with, well, I'm sharing one as a surprise for somebody. So I can't say with whom, but this is my second Real Her Playbook eyeshadow palette. It's different than the first one I got. And the first one I got in my first FabFitFun box last month. This one's called Be Your Own Kind of Beauty. And the nice thing about these shadow palettes is that while they, like I said, 20% of Real Her profits go to programs that empower women and girls. On top of that, the colors are really, really beautiful, and they blend so nice, and they're highly pigmented, and they have names, and they say, let the palette inspire your day. Courage, alive, confidence, invincible, brave, power, adored, daring, and royal. I mean, who doesn't want to feel royal? Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. So thank you, by the way, Simply Beauty. Again, I really appreciate it. And this palette is the one I use. And like I said, I passed the other one on. Now, we have this little teeny tiny thing. It is called Define Me Delphine. And I have never heard of something like this before, but we should not be surprised by that, right? This is actually hair perfume. And it has a nice scent. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, it's got a nice, pleasant, clean scent to it. I just personally, part of why I choose my shampoos and conditioners and things is their scent. And unless you use like an unscented perfume, or you haven't showered in a few days and you want to give yourself a little oomph, maybe that's the only time I could see being this useful. So I'm going to hold on to it. We'll see what I end up doing. Okay, then there are some vitamins for your skin. And I don't take any vitamins right now, so it can't hurt to try them. I will be trying them after I try these vitamins from New Chapter, Perfect Hair, Skin, and Nails. There are 60 vegetarian capsules here. So my guess is that it's really going to help for people that don't really like to eat their veggies or don't eat a variety of veggies. Now, I like my veggies, but I really don't eat a variety. So it can't hurt me to have a little more vegetables in my life, can it? All right, now the next item, I have to be honest, I have been dying to try this brand for a long time. And this is the Nubian Heritage Coconut and Papaya Hand Cream, Polishing and Renewing. I have used it both on my hands and my feet. One of the things, I have nerve damage, so one of the things that happens is I ended up with peripheral neuropathy, which is known to happen in people that have diabetes, but that's not why I got it. I got it because of the nerve damage and because of the fibro. And basically, it's like Novocaine, my legs, from the knee down in one and from the calf down in the other, and I don't feel my feet. The only time I feel something is if it's painful. Like, yeah, if I step on a tack, I'll feel that. But, I mean, that tack's really got to get in there before I feel it. So I have to be really careful to keep an eye on my feet and keep them very lotioned because I get very dry skin, also thanks to the fibro. And it can crack and stuff like that. It gets bad. So I did try this on both my hands and my feet, and it's amazing. I love it. So the next item that I have is Former Glory Protein Treatment Spray, and it is Orlando Pita Play brand, and it's some hair treatment, which sounds really nice. And I will try that again once I'm finished with all of my hair stuff. Now, the next items are more hair things. This was a set of 3. I gave one to my son's girlfriend because she was kind enough to help me to get my last set of coloring at this point, to get the back and everything, because I can't get back there. I have way too much hair. We need to do a little couple touch-ups on some of this, but she did a great job. And as a thank you, I gave her the serum that helps your hair heat protectant when you straighten it, because I don't straighten my hair and she does. And then this is Locking and Coconut Curls Mousse, which I will be trying once my hair is all done. And Bamboo Fiberful Big Hairspray. Now, I haven't tried to get big hair since I was in high school in the 80s. Yeah, I'm aging myself now, dating myself, whatever you want to call it. But you never know. Maybe one day there'll be an 80s party and I need some big hairspray that'll keep it up. I'll try it. Can't hurt, right? I mean, the brand, by the way, is OGX, and I know that that is not an inexpensive brand, so I definitely would give it a shot. Now, the next item is called Nikeo, and they were kind enough to put the pronunciation right on there for me, which I really appreciate. Thank you. This is a Maracuja and Yango Soothing Oil, and it is, after you wash your face, you put it on to help to moisturize your face. So I will be trying that in the future. The next item is a Go Smile Super White Snap Packs. There are 14 snap packs. You can see whiter teeth in just one day, and you just do twice a day for 20 minutes. So it's a 7-day tooth whitening thing. I'm going to tell you something though. Because I worked in a dental office and I'm a registered medical assistant also, it's extremely important. If you have any gum disease, do not use any teeth whiteners. It will damage your gums. I'm not talking like toothpaste, but teeth whiteners like this, you do not want to use if you have gum damage because it will make it worse. Okay? The more you know, right? The next item is going to come in very handy for me because of that nerve damage I was telling you about. I have permanent nerve damage in my neck, and I tend to throw things like really far. Well, this is an iPhone cover that is drop tested to 10 feet. So it will protect my phone when my hand spazzes and I go, psh. The next item is Freeman Beauty Infusion Cleansing Clay Mask with charcoal and probiotics. I have to tell you, one of my favorite things to do that I definitely do not do that as often as I should is we have this big soaking tub. And I love to get in that tub and fill it up and have a scented Epsom salt. And I use that, and then I can do a mask while I'm just soaking in the tub, listening to music. So, you know, I haven't done it often enough, so I'm very appreciative of this. I will be doing that very soon. And for those of you that are watching that are spoonies just like me, an Epsom salt bath helps so much when you are in the middle of a flare. If you've never tried it, give it a shot. Don't use it too often because it is magnesium. It draws toxins out of your blood, out of your system when you're in the tub, literally. But if you do it too often, it's just not good for you. So, you know, it's definitely something to try if you're in the middle of a flare and you just can't seem to get that flare to quiet down. It'll help. Just a little tip. Now, the next thing also has come in very handy, and I'm very happy to receive because I'm very, what's the word? I usually stick with what I like and what I know. And I found a perfume years ago. It was on a customer of mine when I was working as a waitress. And I walked by and I loved the smell of it. And as you know, perfumes, like, they smell a little different on each person. Well, this particular one really does that really well. And I went out and bought the perfume the next day, and it has been my go-to perfume since then. Problem is, it's discontinued. And it's been getting harder and harder to find. So now I'm really happy. I got a little sample set of perfumes from Celie Kyle. And I even got one little lotion, little sample of lotion. See, isn't that nice? It's really smooth and silky, you know, very silky going on. Smells really nice, a very soft scent, very clean scent. I like it a lot. And then I received samples of the entire collection. There's 9 of them, and they are a decent sized sample of perfume. I've had things like this last me for a while, so I can try them all out, and hopefully I will find my new perfume here. All right, so we've got that, and then, where are we? We're here. Okay, I received a Shea Moisture Sugarcane Extract Meadow Foam Seed Silicone-Free Miracle Styler Leave-In Treatment. I've never used this particular product, but I have used Shea Moisture many, many times. As a matter of fact, before I colored my hair, between each thing that I've been doing, I have been using their deep treatment mask to make sure that it's protected, and it has been working wonderfully. I don't have any damage. It's just really soft, and I love it. So I will be trying this. This is what spilled all over the bag initially. One of the bloopers that happened when I did my first unboxing of it, and this is what I had to clean up. But it's not much missing. It just went really far. So I'm going to guess that when I use it, I don't need to use a lot. It'll go really far, right? All right. The next item that I'm almost done here. The next item that I received was, ironically, I got a coupon for a free box from FabFitFun. fun. I believe, though, it's only for people that have not received a box before. I'm going to check into that and find out. I'll see if maybe they'll offer me a discount or something for having it. If not, I have already offered it to a friend of mine. And she will gladly take it, she told me. I received a gift card for $100, $100, to this company called Flaunt. And what they do is they rent jewelry out. And I have a $100 gift card to rent and flaunt some amazing jewelry. The only thing is I really don't leave my house. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to see if there's anyone that I know, friends, family, that want that gift card, that have somewhere they can use it. I'm going to go on the website first and see like what kind of jewelry it is, and if there's anything coming up, like if there's any weddings or anything like that, that I might be able to use it at. Maybe the president will invite me to some dinner, or I'll get an Academy Award for this video. Yeah, that's how realistic we are being right now. But I'm gonna check into it. If it turns out that nobody that I know wants it, or I should say nobody I know couldn't use it, I will raffle it off. I'll do a quick little video just letting you guys know that I'm putting out a raffle and what you need to do in order to win it. And then I'll notify you that way. Another reason why you should subscribe, that way you don't miss out on anything that I might post in the future. Lastly, I have received 2 of these. And because I don't really leave my house very often, realistically, it's not going to get the exposure that it should. On top of it, it is from a bra company called Harper Wilde. I did check them out. Their prices are really very fair, very good pricing. But it's got a $10 gift certificate to them. The only thing is that they only have underwired bras, and I did have breast cancer a few years ago. I had a double mastectomy and reconstruction, and I cannot wear underwired bras. So I can't use this. So what I'm going to do is I am going to raffle these 2 off, but I will be doing the drawing for the entry live. I will put the names into a hat, and I will pick them out, pluck the winners out. There will be 2 winners. And in addition to the $10 gift certificate to Harper Wilde, there is a booby pin. Now, what is the point of having a booby pin? The point of having a booby pin is for people to say, why are you wearing a booby pin? And you tell them how it is all about lift up the ladies, because this company works with a company overseas. And what they did, because they've heard horror stories about factories overseas, they went to the factory to see if it was a company worthy of working with. And this company does everything in their power to empower women within their company. They offer advancement within, and they are treated well. And I believe they offer scholarships to people to go to school there too. But on top of it, and even more important, I feel, they have a charity that they work with, and this charity helps to make sure that, say, young girls in other countries that don't normally have the opportunity to get an education can get an education, which is the biggest thing that any young lady could use, because we can all do whatever we want in this world, especially growing up in the U.S., but growing up other places, they may not have that opportunity. So, how are you going to be able to be entered into the sweepstakes? Here's how. You need to be a subscriber, because it's only open to subscribers. So right now, hit that subscribe button. Then I would like you to share this video, because sharing is caring. When sharing it, I'd like you to put hashtag boobies, BOOBIES, rock, TWG7 for Timey Wimey Girl 7. So hashtag boobies rock TWG7. On top of that, I would like you to go down below here and comment, say hi. Let me know how you're doing today, and tag a friend who would enjoy watching this video or who would enjoy winning a booby pin. The last thing I would like you to do, hey, if you're enjoying the video and you would like to win a booby pin, hit the like button. After you've all done all of those things, I will put your name into the contest and you will be eligible to win. Down below in the description, I will put the date that I will draw it. I'm not sure exactly when that will be right this second as I'm recording it, but before this weekend is out, I am going to do my best to get this posted, and I will put in the description the date that the drawing will be. And on that date, I will draw it live out of a hat. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. And now you know 100% that these contests, people really do win them. I won it. I'm still in shock about it. Thank you. And hopefully I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.